Texas home for podcasts, live streams, and unfiltered conversations. This is Dallas On Air.
On your mark. On your mark.
On their mark.
Welcome everyone. Well, I can't say welcome you back to Tuesday night because we wasn't here Tuesday night because of the tornado warning. But I want to welcome you to a special edition Thursday night. So how about that? Thursday night to the On Your Mark podcast show. Sports, business, community, entertainment, and just a people's show. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I did come on this week so I can talk about the festivities that are going on this weekend. But yeah, what happened on Tuesday was all the different tornado warnings, and we didn't want to put anyone in harm's way. Plus, last year at this time, I was in a tornado. Was that Carl's Corner right there past Italy, or right there by Italy, Texas. And we was headed to the state track meet. And we ended up in the eye of the tornado, which I found out that was the best place that we possibly could have been. So I experienced an experience that I heard about. Never said that I wanted to experience it, but God blessed us to no one to get hurt. And so we were able to get the athletes inside the store, in the hallways. They were putting some in the cooler department. But it was so many people, man, because it was our athletes and there was other people getting off the highway, looking for safety. And I never forget, man, just out there helping people screaming and hollering. But I felt real good after the fact that was able to be a help along with everyone else that was helping get kids and people out of harm's way. And like I said, again, I ended up after everybody got, I don't know if the word settled down, but in place. I never got in place. I went back up front because there was three ladies there, two of them that worked in the store, and I found out one was a resident of the little town because she was saying that it had pulled up 3 or 4 her oak trees, those big trees. But and then she said also that we were in the eye of the tornado because it turned so cold, so cold. And then I've always heard that it sounds like a train. I don't know what all this sounds like, a train, a plane, all of it in one, man. And after praying, to God for safety for everyone, then I guess I was in a state of shock somewhat because it's like I was having a surreal or out-of-body experience because I saw a big trash can dumpster going in circles, going around and around, and a tire. That's what I locked in on. It was on the rim, and there was so much debris flying, but that what really got my attention. And I know those trash dumpsters are very, very, very heavy, and it was just flying around like it was a piece of paper. And the lady was talking, and I was just listening. And she said they get the matter of fact, they had one Tuesday, the same place at Carl's Corner, but they say that tornadoes come through there all the time. And I've always wondered about people that live in Tornado Alley, like in Oklahoma and, Missouri, places such as, Nebraska. I know it was another time coming from Lincoln, Nebraska, and on the highway coming back to Texas, and the highway patrolman was talking on their intercoms, telling everybody to punch it. They're telling you to fly, because we saw the tornadoes. I don't know if it was 4, 5, 6, but they were way out in the, like in the farm fields, You could see them dipping down, coming up. You could see them turn, being devastating, man. And it was, I'm flying, but I want to look, because I never saw anything like this in person on TV, yes, movies, but this was actually happening, and they telling you to punch it. And at one time, they let you fly, no tickets, man. I don't know how long I was flying. I know I looked up, I was almost back in Kansas. So it was nothing to play with. Then also, December 26th was that 2005 or 6, I forget, when the tornado hit the day after Christmas. That was another situation that I went through. I see my boy Steve Houston checked in. Steve, how you doing, man? Yeah, a lot of my regulars, they don't know that I came on tonight because I didn't make an announcement. I should have got on Facebook, YouTube. That's when they told me that I'd be coming on tonight. But I stayed off. We stayed at the studio on Tuesday night, respecting the weather, But yeah, that tornado, man, just to be in it, I experienced an experience, man, and I talked to another fellow that had been in the service, and he said one of his jobs, he's in a platoon where what they would do, they fly down in the center of the eye of the tornado and get data to send back to the Weather Channel. So I said, y'all fly. They said they would fly down in the tornado and get data. Wow, what a job. But, yep, that's what happened. It's good to know all is well, Steve. But yeah, this is Thursday night, and I just wanted to come on. This weekend is a big weekend for all the track athletes across this country, especially here in Texas. It's the regionals track meet. And, your prelims will be tomorrow, as in Friday. And then you have to qualify to get to Saturday. Then only 2 will advance to the UIL Texas High School State Track and Field meet in Austin, Texas, in May 14th, 15th, and 16th. Now, this year, the 3A and 4A will run together. So they will run on Thursday. And I think the 5A and 2A will run Friday, and Saturday will be the 6A and 1A together. So that the state track meet will be May 14th, 15th, and 16th. Now I know that 4A will be running tomorrow and Saturday down in Commerce, which is now called back East Texas A&M University. That's what they named it. I think this will be the second year of that. East Texas A&M University. Now, 5A will be UTA, Arlington, and the 6A will be in Waco at Midway Sports Complex in Waco. Midway, and it's Midway High School. And everybody will be running Friday and Saturday. Because like I said, you have to qualify to get to Saturday. And then only the first two places will continue on to state. But there are 9 lanes in Austin. So in each running event, whoever has the next best time, it's 4 regions. Let's use a 400-meter dash. So they took the first 2 from each region. You will see those 8 at the state track meet. But whoever has the 9th fastest time in the 400, even though you may have come out of one region, but your time is faster than everyone in the other 3 regions, you will be that 9th place team that will be in Austin. Because it's 9 lanes. Last year, we grabbed that 9th fastest time in the 4x4 relay. Yeah, so it's 9 lanes. So, but again, this is a huge weekend, and I'm not sure about people from other places. I know the weather hadn't just been nice here in the Metroplex area, so I know it hindered some workouts. But here it is. It's showtime or no time, and you cannot be talking about you're going to save something to Saturday. You may not get to Saturday, so you better run all out on Friday. You should. Now at this point, everybody should be in shape. You should be prepared to do this, because if you get blessed on the college level, this way it's going to be all the time. But you should be. It's going to be rounds you have to run. But you should be prepared to run a full race tomorrow, and then come right back on Saturday. And what I found out, I'm not sure about the 4A at our UTA and the 6A at Midway in Waco, but they moved the schedule from 5 o'clock in Commerce up to the running events were scheduled to be at 5 p.m. on tomorrow, but they moved them up to 3 o'clock. So if you're going down to Commerce, be sure you check out your schedule, because now the running events will start at 3 o'clock instead of 5 p.m. as scheduled. And I'm thinking they're trying to miss bad weather. Because what I understand, it's supposed to be bad weather Friday and Saturday. But as long as it's not lightning, they're going to run. Because this was the first year that it was a whole 2 weeks in between area and the regionals, and then it's going to be a full 2 weeks between regionals and the state meet. It's never been that. It's always been 1 week. There's a lot of stuff that's different, But what they really need to do, if they were very smart and intelligent about this, get rid of this area mess. Yeah, I said mess, because you got teams going to area that could not run themselves. But they headed the area because 4 advanced out of district to area, then 4 advanced to regionals out of area. And the thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a real, true track athlete, track fan, it's garbage, which is area stuff. Like I said, you got teams that and I'm speaking times, because that's what it's about, track and field, about time, distances, jumps. Your throws is your distances, but you got people advancing. Coaches gonna have on their resume that they advanced to regionals. Out of district, they advanced to area. And many times suck. When you see 4x1 high schools running, and I'm talking varsity, running 43s, talking about they headed to to regionals. That was so unheard of, man. See, we came through as a runner and then as a coach, early on coach. Only 2 advanced from district to regionals, from regional to state. But it would be some teams that got third and fourth. Fourth place team might have run 41-1 if we're talking 4x1 relays. Third place team may have ran 40.9, but they're at home. But now you got 43s and 44s going to regionals. And for sure, coming out of district going to area, not one of those kids gonna get a scholarship in track. For what? Running that slow. For what? Now, I keep it real with you about that. It's about times. It's like, it may be a track me with a kid, I'm gonna use the 400 again. May run 50.8 and win in whatever track meet that may be. Then at another track meet, a kid may have run 48.2 and gotten fourth. Didn't get a medal, nothing, but 48, good time, decent time. 50 point, come up with a gold medal, but not gonna get no scholarship nowhere. Matter of fact, the coach is gonna go after that kid that ran the 48 before they go after the kid that ran the 50 point. And that's the real coaching that needs to come back to DISD. That type of coaching where it's about times and coaches really care about the sport, man. See, again, like I just told you, there was a 48 that got fourth and a 50 point that won. That kid that ran the 40, they gonna get the scholarship because he can run. And I look at the Lancaster girls, man, they ran that, I was there at Midlothian, ran that 43.77. They beat a whole lot of boys that's going to, that went to an area. They beat a whole lot of boys. And if they had run against some boys, they probably would have run faster. Because they ran out there and did that by themselves out front. DeSoto was at Duncanville. They were rolling for, I think they had a bad exchange. I want to say on third leg from 2 to 3. But Lancaster went on about their business, you know. Hey, and if you need to call in, the number here is 469-708-8609. Again, 469-708-8639. I see my boy Don Burford checked in. Yes, indeed, Don. Yeah, I just moved Tuesday night to tonight. And I could have did a better job, man, getting announcing it, but I didn't. Been tied up all day. You know, I got them new puppies, man. They keep me tied up too. But yeah, Lancaster girls would have beat a whole lot of boys. And like I said again, they'll be down in Waco Midway, Friday and Saturday. That should be a lot of fun down there, time-wise, because, you know, Duncanville girls are rolling, DeSoto girls are rolling. I'm not sure about City Hill. I hadn't heard much, but I'm just saying I know they're rolling, and Like I know Lincoln girls were rolling. Skyline girls were rolling. I hadn't heard much of late. I saw them a couple of times. They were rolling. And I would think that they would be there. Carter. Obviously, South Oak Cliff girls was rolling. And I'm just speaking on girls right now. Wilma Hutchins had a couple of young ladies that are rolling. North Dallas had a young lady that was rolling. And that's something else. There are individuals at different schools that are very, very talented. And a lot of them not being coached up. See, because track, you don't need any help. Track is just, it's 100% individual. Even if you're on a relay, you still got to run your part. You got to run your part. You cannot hide. But it's so individual. I find out the top 4 relay teams going to state. I think Kimball will get 4th place if Brian Clark will run anchor. But again, it's other teams there too. Not just the teams we've seen. You know, we got that experience last year with St. Marcus in the state track meet. Nowhere in the picture, they ain't heard nothing about St. Marcus. Matter of fact, it was Lindale, Carter, and us coming from out of our regionals, and we got introduced to Lindale in the prelims, and then again in the finals, and then again in state. So, and then we knew Carter was rolling. We've been battling all year long with one another. And lo and behold, here comes St. Marcus out of nowhere. We went from second to third. Now we went from first to second to third to fourth. Yep. Yeah, I see you got Carter, Lindale, Alvarado. I saw Lindale early this year. And then I also saw that young man from Sherman Denison. No, from Sulphur Springs, the running back. And that was their area meet they ran in Sunnyvale. He went hand 9-9. Yes. But see, Don, I see what you're saying. But when you get to this point, like where they are now, you got to throw everybody's times out the window, because none of that matters now. It's what you're going to do tomorrow. And then you got to get to Saturday. And it's going to be some kids that don't want to go home. They may not have run the best times thus far. So I don't never get caught up in saying, well, these are the fastest times coming in. They may be the fastest time coming in, but they may not be the fastest times going out. And you can get caught up real quick saying, if I could stay right here by them. So I told you we experienced it last year, St. Marcus. If anybody ever want to see the tape, I still have it. Only time you saw them was when the starter said, on your mark, get set. You never saw them again until coming out the anchor leg, coming off the curve, coming home. They were nowhere in the picture, in the frame, nowhere. And guess what? Yeah, it happened. Now, I think Carter's going to run 3:17. Again, quit throwing yourself out there like that, Don. They might run 312. They might run 320. You don't know what they're going to run. But he got potential. They have the potential to run much faster. And then who knows what's going to happen with them being pushed, or if they're going to get pushed. I don't know. Because they do have one young man that, said Charles Anderson, that is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, he's awesome. Very awesome. So, I mean, I'm just saying, again, what you have done is not going to take care of what you need to do. Because for kids, I mean, a kid had a coach such as myself, I wouldn't care what they've already done. We got to reset and go to work. Because again, I'm always think about the opponents. They don't want to go home either. And you know what they're going to reach down and grab. Because you cannot coach that in you. But you know, the athlete can make that come out. So, and then you're going to have that look on your face. I thought, well, I didn't see them coming. Nah, they gone. So my thing is prepare for the next, in this case it's regional, prepare for the next 7 people in those lanes. And just know that they can go too. So I'm just saying, yeah, it's cutthroat now. Here it is, and excuses are not going to get the job done. And those are the seniors. Man, this is your last run. For us regionals, you can have one more run in the state. And if you run one of those outstanding times, you can get an invite to that Golden West for seniors, but you got to run awesomely. I just know that I'm going to roll down to Commerce tomorrow. And we see what happens from there. Because, again, I don't underestimate. If a team has, if your name has a lane on it, you have an opportunity to get out of there. Now, if you just came to fill it up because you're happy you made it to regional, you know, that's a piss poor reason. It's all about competition, man, and competing. And I could say some people gonna get even better. Cause really, it's no long track season in the ISD or none of the places. It's really short lived. I see my cousin cooking and checked in Roslyn, Graves. But that's what's all happening this weekend. So only thing about it, I know I would hope that some kind of way with the who's that are putting things together, that DISD can do a better job of where we can see all the schools running instead of separated, such as, you know, so they can get the full support, you know, of the city. Like I said, you got to go in 3 different directions. You know, 3 different directions. Or you might go to a prelim of this one and go to the finals the next one. But I'm still saying you're being pulled. You got to come up with a better system that works. Now, it's no other small towns. They only have one school, so it don't matter. Everybody's going to be there for them. But DISD needs a lot of work, y'all. And I'm speaking sports, and in a lot of cases academically too, but I'm speaking sports. They need a lot of corrections, a lot of work. All I've shared with y'all. I'm speaking from experience. Oh yeah, I've been blessed on my end, but I'm seeing talent at other schools that's there, and they're not being coached up. Then you see some of them in summer track rolling. So what the hell going on? Yeah, rolling. And I need to quit talking about relay. Now, form your relay by the individual sports. Because you got to run outstanding time and the other 3 don't run good, or 2 don't run good, or 1 don't run good. It's over with for you too. So learn to have your own open event. And then coaches be saying, well, I'm going to scratch him in this open. And on the relay, you may have a kid that can really, really help that relay. No doubt. But can that relay help that kid? See, who's thinking about that part? Yeah, he or she can come help that relay, but their time is split. But other than that, what type of help? Boy, you get 20 points. You get 20 points on that relay if you win. Second place gonna get what? 16. Third place, what, 12? Now listen, what if you got a kid that's talented enough to win, let's say, 2 open events, and he or she gets first and second in 2 different events? Well, that's 18 points by that kid's self. No, it's not 20 for first place, but guess what? It's more points than second place on the relay. So if you want to be thinking smart, think smart like that. I'm going to give this kid a chance to excel and elevate. And you should have an alternate for the other relays. And here you go. Coach them on up. In hopes that they'll do better. But you want to put that kid, scratch him out of his or her open event on a relay that's going nowhere. Now that kid didn't have opportunity to perform in his own event or her own event. I call that a selfish coach. And I just said that kid what if the kid win both events? That's 20 points. What if he gets second? He's 16 points. So guess what? He tied with the relay. And one kid did that for himself. So I'm just saying, do a better job with your math. Yeah, but relays. Oh, they're fun. But get that kid a chance, then you scratch him. And then you get to a point like now where you can't even scratch them, because if you scratch them, if they're in any other events, they cannot run. So guess what coaches do? Have them to jump or just jog. You know how embarrassing that is? That's not coaching. Man, let them be the best athlete that they can be, man. You do a better job coaching. And like I say again, and coach your other kids up. You don't know what you got sitting there in your stable. You know, it's about reloading, man. And finding the best event for the kids, man. Everybody cannot run the 100, man. You know, you pacifying them, man, listen. Because what's going to happen if they get blessed to go off to school somewhere and they actually get in a real program? It's going to expose you what you haven't been doing or what you have been doing. You know? Trust me, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. They going to know, like, well, coach, man, he knew what he was saying, or she knew what she was saying. Or you know, he or she didn't know what they were saying. And you just using them up. That's this weekend is a huge weekend. And then, boy, them Lincoln girls is rolling too, y'all, rolling. I'm proud of those Tigers, man, proud. They're rolling. Like I said, I saw Hush girls, South Oak Cliff girls. Oh, Carter girls and the two hurlers is really rolling. And the boys is just, they doing that thing. They doing that thing. Who else? I see down talking about Coach Buckton chimed in. The fun folks, I call you a couple of times, Buck. I said, Buck must be out of pocket. Ran into a young man the other day, forget his name, but he asked about you and Coach Collin. He ended up talking. I called Coach Collin after I called you. But I think he graduated in 2008 from Kimball. Old Coach Jeff hit me up a while ago. So I guess they made it safe. But like I said again, y'all, they got to get out of prelims, everyone, to get to finals. And no such thing as saving now. You save and you miss out. Yep. But it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. And Madison got some girls that's rolling too. Yes, they do. I saw a young man from Ferris when we went down to area within Godley, Texas, running the 110s and the 300 was looked real good, man. Looked promising. It was good seeing somebody hurdling, so you can tell he's been coached well. Instead of running like you stole something, trying to jump over the fence. Running and jumping. That's not hurdling. They spend more time jumping up in the air. Then they got to land, then run. Jump up in the air, land, then run. It's over with. Like I told you, it's about times, man. Until, like I said, I'm training Colin Mills over at North Garland, man. Congratulations on hitting the regionals and the 300 hurdles. And he's going to do well. He was running on a slight hamstring and he went 38.4 in the 300s, but we're good now. Real good. Real good. And then also, now, congratulations to two young men that I have that are now new NFL players. One is Anthony Smith. He's from Prince Frederick, Maryland, who's been coming in out of Texas for the last 3 years, getting some training. Cowboys, wide receiver. The Cowboys drafted him in the 7th round. Anthony Smith. Then my other kid, Raylan Sharp, he went to the Baltimore Coast as a free agent from out of Allen, Texas. Matter of fact, he was Allen's high school starting quarterback. And I flipped him over to receiver, and here we go. And so congratulations to him and their families. Raylan Sharp out of Allen, he's the newest Baltimore Colt wide receiver. And Anthony Smith out of Prince Frederick, Maryland, is the Dallas Cowboys' newest receiver. And actually, the Cowboys probably getting ready to sign Raylan. But, man, hey, congratulations to him. And say, man, once again, as always, man, Coach Will McClay, Chris Hall. Man, thank you, man, for always bringing my guys in, man. It's a long list of them I made it, but those are the latest two that just made the draft last weekend. Like I say, Anthony Smith 7th-round pick to the Cowboys, and Raylan Sharp, free agent to the Baltimore Colts. I mean, man, lives will change, and the family lives will change. Now, you're in the big leagues. Now, we're going to stay in there. So, man, I still got some sauce in me, y'all. I still got that juice. Still got it. I mean, they remind me when this one particular time only 2 people. Andy Tanner from Rockwall High School and Jonathan Haggerty from Lincoln High School. And was that Jonathan went to Northeastern Oklahoma and Andy went to Midwestern State. And all the naysayers were saying, oh, coach, they small school, they're not going to make it. Well, Andy only went to the New Orleans Saints for that 6 years. And John Hackett only went to the Cleveland Browns, was there 3, then to the New England Patriots, and then to the Buffalo Bills. That's pretty good, man. They said you didn't have but 2 to make it. I didn't have but 2 there. And that's still what this remind me of this last week, only 2. But I got some more coming down the pipe, though. And it's good to have the rapport with the who's who. And they know what to expect from me. I see my mom and chimed in. So that was really good. So I'm on a high from that, y'all. Yeah, two of them made it this season, 2026. And then to them youngsters from Kimball, man. Another opportunity, man. Starting tomorrow. Can't talk about it, gotta be about it. Yes. Only 2 getting out. Well, first of all, only 8 getting to tomorrow. 16 of them. 2 heats. Run Riggs, what's up, man? Boy, Riggs, might be some Riggs. How ironic that we may be family and never knew it all this time. But what's beautiful about it to me, we always been on one accord with one another, always. So that just makes it even greater. And which way you head tomorrow, Riggs? Yeah, I see the number of 469-708-8609. And like I said, this is a special edition Thursday because I didn't do it Tuesday because of the weather. It had so many tornado warnings out. We were just going to be safe instead of sorry. You know, I mean, I came tonight because I wanted to speak on the track meets coming up this weekend. Well, it's here now. And excuses won't get it done. You have to throw the farthest, jump the farthest, run the fastest. Yeah. You're going to Arlington, 5A. And that's what I'm saying. They got 5A, UTA, the 6A, Waco Midway, 4A, Commerce. Yep. So that's where we are. And again, man, this is it. And you cannot, if you're gonna save something, save lives, be a lifeguard or a paramedic. You gotta run fast. You gotta come on out, get gone. You wanna say get gone, G-O-N-E. Hey, if you own a relay stick work, you gotta, hey, listen. If you're not ready now, you're not gonna get ready. This is it. Put all your excuses behind you, and it's not what you've already done, it's what you're gonna do now. It's gonna be some teams that ran faster times, so not gonna even get out. They coming in with some fast times, or whatever time it may be, and won't get out. Chris, what's going on, buddy? Well, I miss seeing you, man. You know, Blaze gone, we got to reconnect, man. But We definitely got to reconnect, Chris. But I listened to some coaches talking about if we can just beat these teams. Nah, it's whatever teams line up in them other 7 lanes. That's who you got to beat. That's who you got to beat. Can't get caught up talking about this team or that team. Somebody else going to raise up. And one of the words Coach James Jones, may rest in peace, used to say, you're going to have that look on your face. So this is the weekend, man. Starting, coming out the gates tomorrow. And like I said again, if you're headed to Commerce, the running events have been rescheduled from 5 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. They moved it up. So if you go down there thinking you're going to see it at 5, they may be running the 300 hurdles when you get there. So the 5 o'clock starting time has been moved to 3 o'clock p.m. in Commerce. I haven't heard anything else on the 5 or the 6A, so it may be the same. I wouldn't know. So that's what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. And like I say, now on the fellas, like I told you, I said the girls, so I need a recap on those girls. Okay, I'm going to give you 3A. Lincoln High School girls rolling. They rolling with times. Carter Hurtlers rolling. I'm not sure if the little girl from North Dallas got out in the 100 or 200. I know she was running. I think she did. I like her. Wilma Hutchins, girl, rolling. And now, I don't know the other teams coming in from the other districts who they have, because I don't know. But here's the thing, I'm going to respect them enough to say they rolling because they're headed to, well, no, I can't say that. Because that area thing is just such a joke. You know, such a joke. So, but like I say, I know those the names I just called rolling. And if the other girls going to compete with them, they got to be rolling. Then over in the 5A, South Oak Cliff girls rolling. Rolling. Oh, I tell you what, Pinkston was rolling too a little bit. Yes. And then in the 6A, man, it's just, it's track and field how you want to see it, man. You know, you look at Lancaster girls, Duncanville girls, DeSoto girls. I want to say Skyline girls got up, man. I say rolling. They running times too, y'all. Now, the best track meet is the 6A track meet. And I'm speaking of times. Yeah, I think the girl from North Dallas. Yeah. Oh, they running. Like I said earlier, Lancaster girls, that 43.77 that I saw them running Midlothian. So I saw them break the national mark last year in Midlothian. It was like Midlothian track. They would beat a whole lot of boys in the in 4A in this area. Yes, they would have. I've never seen ever, never this weak, this soft. Never. And I'm speaking of really because a youngster, like I said, was that Charles Anderson. That kid is running, y'all. He's running for real. Oh, he's running. He's just gonna get better. He's a junior too, but he was running last year. So, but I've never seen it this soft. Well, there was a period though, wasn't no boys doing anything, wasn't even going down to state for about a good, 4 or 5 years in a row. We wasn't being represented by no boys team. But it turned around. It turned around. I remember going back over to Lincoln in 2017. I made sure I turned it around. We went on down there. And they got on the stand. But hey, I got to do these sponsors. Like I said, this is a special edition Thursday that I just came in because I want to just make sure that I put that public announcement out to the people because I could about this weekend and where they're running the track meets at. But to my boy Sammy Jr., Sammy Washington over at Roberts Ready to Wear, 1706 MLK Boulevard, Dallas, Texas. Phone number 214-421-0624. Again, 214-421-0624. Now listen, go see Sammy and say Coach Fly sent you. And watch the love that he's going to give you on whatever merchandise you purchase. He's going to bless you with that Coach Fly discount. You got to say Coach Fly sent you. And then there you go. And then you can go on and go shopping. And then Freedom Fashions, 2716 MLK Boulevard, Dallas, Texas. Phone number 214-421-3017. Again, 214-421-3017. Gone through those doors and asked for Freedom himself, or his wife, Miss Helen, and say, Coach Fly sent me. And watch the meet and greet that you're going to receive from them. And then along with the meet and greet, then start looking at the discounts that you're going to receive just by saying, Coach Fly sent me. That's the love he does. Then, Arrow Insurance Services, 510 Turtle Cove Drive, Suite 200, Rockwall, Texas. Phone number 972-686-6868. Again, 972-686-6868. Now listen, whether you need car insurance, home insurance, garage insurance, boat insurance, land insurance, pull your pants up insurance, pull your dress down insurance, any type of insurance, go see Charles and see what Charles does for you. Even bus insurance. How do I know? Because he takes care of me. And you say that Coach Fly sent you, he's going to package you whatever it is you need packaged. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. Tell Charles Archer, Coach Fly sent you. Then Lakeside Dental Solution, 6705 Heritage Parkway, Raleigh, Texas. Phone number 972-412-0014. Again, 972-412-0014. Now listen. Go see Dr. Salter and say Coach Fly sent you. Well, you say, I don't have dental insurance. Go see Dr. Salter and say Coach Fly sent you. Well, my dental doesn't cut. Go see Dr. Salter and say Coach Fly sent you. And see what it does for you. We got a caller right in the middle of the caller.
What's up, Coach Fly?
Boy, wow.
What's going on, man?
Just hanging there like another 2 minutes. Let me finish this right here. And,
Okay.
And then go see, then we got, after you go see Dr. Salter. Because listen, a lot of y'all getting your bodies right, and that's a beautiful thing. And your mouth jacked up. Go get your mouth together. Tell Dr. South Dakota Fly sent you. Then Rydell Plumbing Company, 3700 U.S. Highway 80 East, Mesquite, Texas. Phone number 972-682-4860. Again, 972-682-4860. Now, any kind of plumbing need services you need, call him and say, Coach Fly sent you. That man gonna come out himself. He owns the company. You say Coach Fly, you gonna get that Coach Fly treatment. Scott Rydell. Ask for Rydell Plumbing Company. And then there's Golden Gate Funeral Home. I got my boy Ron Bower hanging on. I'm about to finish. That's him, EDT, on the line. Golden Gate Funeral Home. Hold on, one more. 4155 South Arrowthorne Freeway, Dallas, Texas. 214-941-7332. Again, 214-941-7332. Now, you know, you don't have to do GoFundMe because the finances are not right or whatever the situation is with your insurances. Call John Bedwitt, and say, Coach Fly sent you. Once again, he just serviced our family just last week with my aunt and my cousin Cookie and Kenneth, their mom. He just took care of us once again like clockwork. You know, I hate calling on them so much. And I hate it because I mean loved ones are passing away. That's why only reason I hate it. But other than that, I want to call on him. But call JB and say Coach Fly sent you and watch what he takes care of for you. And then the last one will be my guy, Pastor Darrell Turner with the pre-needs burial services. His number is 940-224-0051. Again, 940-224-0051. And when you call him, he's going to come to your house personally and tell you about the pre-needs and explain to you the difference between pre-needs and life insurance. Life insurance is for you to keep whomever you have on the beneficiary line for generational wealth money. And the pre-needs will take care of all your burial services. But call Pastor Turner and tell him Coach Fly sent you. And watch the love you're going to get. Those have been my sponsors, and we're back to the show. Bower.
Hey, Coach Fly. I was sitting there, I was listening, man. And what made me call in while you were giving the sponsors, I heard you say something about bus insurance. So that made me think about the bus.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just calling to ask you, you know, my nephew going to the prom. And I was just calling to tell you, wondering is the bus going to be available for prom dates, you know,
well,
like a party bus that takes some kids to the prom?
I'm going to show you what we're going to do, Bower. You're going to get in touch with your nephew, your uncle, your cousin, or your brother, or whoever it is, and you're going to let them know that I'm going to come pick up him, his date, our dates. You know, I got them. I'm going to come through.
Okay.
Watch this, boy. Even the young lady. Now, wait a minute. The nephew may get upset with me, boy. I'm going to tell you the reason he may get upset. Because I'm going to make sure the young lady parents know I'm going to drop them off at the prom, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pick them up.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to ride them around the Metroplex for a couple of hours. And then I'm going to drop her out back at home.
Back at home.
Yeah, so he don't have to worry about did they hit the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. No. You got what I'm saying?
But this the whole thing. Whether my nephew is upset or not, his uncle going to be happy because he don't need to be doing nothing. He don't need to be doing just like she don't need to be doing nothing. She don't need to be doing.
So that's the safe part, the guaranteed part right there, you know?
No, yeah.
Now,
pick them up at home, bring them back.
I don't have no control if they leave out the prom and go downstairs. I'm not security. But when I pick them up, I let them ride around. We go rolling through the Metroplex, and then I'm dropping them off at the house. And I'm not.
That sounds like a winner to me. I'm going to get with my nephew and get the dates
Yes,
and
sir.
we're gonna set something up. And for all the other people out there listening, hey, that's a good way for you to send your nieces, nephews, grandkids, kids, whoever you got to the prom. Use Coach Fly.
And speaking of that, I told him last week now, a bus ride and a boat ride is a package deal just coming up.
Okay.
So we can go out
All
and
right.
go.
Well, I'm down with that.
Yeah, now they can do
Hey,
this.
me and my wife can be on the bus ride and the boat ride.
Well, guess what? Then my boy Don Diego said he willing to. I know he played at a few of my charitable events. So he's saying, Coach, I would love to be on the boat or the bus playing. How about that? Now that's another entity that's gonna be on there.
Oh, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
now you might just want to do a little you and us getaway thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna tell you how to do it, but you and a couple of more, 2 or 3 couples, however you want to do it. You can be exclusive, or you can be public. and guess what? Get it made just like Bo Ware. If you don't mind me using it, I'm going. There was a couple of friends of yours wanted to go to Fort Worth to go to dinner. Just to get out.
Oh, okay.
They called me up.
Oh, okay. So the bus
Get what I did.
is multifaceted. You're not just using it for trips out of town. We have Fort Worth Fields out of town, but it's for trips out of town, cross town, and around town.
Listen, he just said, "Hey man, I like to get away, just go to Fort Party work, take my little lady friend out to dinner, and I don't have to drive." And he said, "You let me know yeah."
Designated driver built in.
Yeah, man. So that's what happened. Just like coming up here at Black Wall Street in Tulsa, coming up. Say, man, listen. It's just little things like that, man. Then over at the nursing home, man, being able to go over there and see, cause some of them people don't get any visitors, Bo. And I think I think more than a lot about my sister visiting her, may she rest in peace. And then people were just saying, "Excuse me, can you come in here?" And I peep my head in, and they just ask you, "Can you visit with them?" You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, man. So what I've done, and watch it through my guy Charles Archer with Area Insurance Services. He got me all the right credentials on the insurance that I can go and like I say, some of them people get no visitors, Bo. And I tell the head nurse and the administrator there at the complex, do you mind? You can send a couple of workers with you, cause I don't do the cleaning up accident thing. You know what I'm saying? They handle that, and but I do have a wheelchair. I got the accessible wheelchair ramp on there, and I got wheelchairs on I got everything I need, and just to get them out for an hour or two at the facility. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And then my boy Gary Jefferson, my boy Chicago, and myself, we're gonna go over there and barbecue. Put the grill out there on the premises of the property. So I know you're saying which one. Now we just go around the different ones. No one particular one, and we're gonna put the meat on the grill. I have to find out, because you have to find out who can eat what, because they got certain diets they got different people on.
No, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and so we're real conscious of that. And, the workers want it more than anybody. But that's just giving back. You won't see no cameras behind us or none of that.
Oh, yeah.
Just doing that. So that's a thing right there, man. And then there's a couple of athletes that wanted to go visit a college, right? Well, we rolled on an unofficial visit to the school. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
And I put the grandparents on the bus as well to see it.
Yeah, parents, grandparents, uncles, aunties, Yeah, whoever's in the authoritative position,
Yes.
over that particular student,
And
they
see,
can go to.
and see what happened. I was doing it anyway, but then when you got people like Scott and Teresa Rydell, say, man, you doing a whole lot more than a lot, and we just got in your life the last 7, 8 months. And you doing, man, what can we do to help? And there we go. You got what I'm saying? He said, let me sponsor that. And that's what he did. That's why you see his name on the bus. Sponsored by Scott Rydell. And he said, man, you doing
absolutely.
And so guess what? Now them same kids that went on an unofficial visit, guess what? They got scholarship offers. How about that?
Hey.
And they should be getting an official visit.
It's always, say, man, when you bless other people, it's always gonna be a blessing in it for you.
And
that's all I can say about that.
And I
Because
don't
you bless so many other people, Coach Fly. That's why you continually be blessed yourself.
You don't understand people that, okay, if you don't care for somebody, right, for whatever the reason may be, why bring their name out your mouth if you don't care for them? You got what I'm saying?
Hey, if you don't care for them, don't think about them, don't talk about them, it sounds ugly, but if you don't care for somebody, let that person be like Mr. Wonderful say on Shark Tank. Let that person be there for you. You ain't got to talk about them, you ain't got to say them, you ain't got to think about them, anything. Just keep it moving in a positive direction for yourself, and you'll be okay. You don't have to bring them up at all.
Yeah, man. So I'm just saying, man, why bring them up? But then people they try to belittle you. It's stupid, man. Don't bring their name up, man. If you don't care for them, it's like me. Even if I'm not for you, doesn't mean I'm against you. I'm just not for you, but
just keep it moving.
Yeah, but I'm
in a positive direction for yourself, and it's the whole thing. If you concentrate on yourself, you will have no room in your mind for them. Then that way you won't bring them up because your mind is full of yourself and the positive things you're doing. All that negativity won't even creep in.
But I mean, for the life of me, I don't understand it. Why would you even choose to do that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't make you look good belittling someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's what I don't get, man. I'm trying to find something that I shared with someone earlier today. Where is it? And you're going to understand it. Because see, again, people, they say misery loves company, right? But misery tired of you too. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I shared with them after they say, it was about forgiving, right? I said forgiving is such a powerful and blessed mannerism to humanly maintain. I said God's grace and favor has to be inserted into your forgiving when you have been wrongfully lied on and purposely targeted to make your name discredited to other individuals. It's painful to endure, but rewarding to forgive.
No, absolutely.
And I said that's 100% facts. Protect your peace.
That people gotta know about. If somebody drag your name through the mud, I tell people like this here, they say, well, boy, man, they talking about you. I said, that just put me in good company.
That's all. And then I sent them this scripture today from Proverbs.
Because this is what I do know. Nobody talks about somebody that's not doing anything.
That's facts, boy. And like I said again,
if they're talking about you, that means you're doing something.
Yeah, and if it's somebody you despise, why would you even bring them up, man?
Yeah.
So I sent them the scripture. It's Proverbs 29, chapter 18, verse. It said, if a nation is not guided by God, the people will lose self-control. But the nation that obeys God's law will be happy. God is good.
No,
Real simple,
absolutely.
man. It feels good to feel good, man. But you got some folks that will just slander your name, and they don't realize a lot of times people looking at you that, you know, if you being that negative, okay, I'm gonna use you, boy. It's only about 1, 2, 4 y'all that I call real friends. See, can't nobody come to me talking to me about you. They gonna, you know, they gonna stop right then. You hear what I'm saying? It's gonna come to a halt. How about that? Because that's what friends do now. Yeah. Because now, if that person talking to me is supposed to be associate, because she ain't lost the friendship when they start wanting to talk about somebody. And,
absolutely.
That's when, nah, man. See, you can see things you have control of. Control them.
Because I tell people like this, you can talk to me, but you can't talk to me about Coach Fly. You can talk. If you want to talk about Coach Fly, we can't talk. We can't talk.
Man.
You can talk to me, but not about that. You got to talk about something else.
But see, people don't understand that real friendship like that, boy.
Yeah.
They situational with their situations.
Yeah.
Now this like they talking about, man, I'm out the mud. Nah, we made the mud the dirt turn. We turned the dirt into some mud. Yeah, so that's what that is. From the sweat, not the water, from the sweat. See, man, there's not many. I don't understand, and I'm not justifying wrong, but there used to be a code about that. You know, but now it's like there's no code anymore, man. It's all about street credibility, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
And the only credibility the streets is going to give you is penitentiary credibility, because that's where you're going to end up.
Yeah, visit my boy JB.
Trying to keep up with that street code.
Visit my boy JB.
Yeah.
And other places like that. Yeah, those are options.
Living that street code.
Yeah, man. So, no, man, it's just you better, and I use the word better, start working on you to be a better you. How about that? Just be a better you. Yeah. See, sometimes some people meant to not be in your life for a long time. They just meant to pass through. I got some, well, they already know. I got the relatives. I got the family, and I got relatives. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Family, and if you ain't family, you're a relative to me.
Yeah.
That I have no control of.
We related. That don't mean we family.
That's correct. Then I don't really have patience anymore for such stuff like we speaking on. Whoever not here get talked about, man, I'm tired. Don't do this, man. I you know what? I'm not gonna stop you from doing it. I'm gonna just quit being around you. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely. You're right.
Quit being around. I
can't stop you from doing what you're doing.
No.
All I can do is remove myself from the situation.
Remove myself. And you could bank on that I'm not going to leave and talking about you, because I'm not going, because you're going to become a non-factor. And when you become a non-factor,
you are a non-factor. When you're a non-factor, you're a non-factor.
And if I see you, knowing me, I still speak, because I speak to anybody. I just talk to a few. And that's it, man. There's no need of creating animosity. That thing called LIFE has enough moving parts in it that we don't know how to control anyway. You get what I'm saying? Or handle. And then to go create some more stuff, man, people just need to stop, man, and experience some joy. So it's a difference between joy and happiness now.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's a great difference between joy and happiness.
Just experience, man, you know, and just
happiness is fleeting. Joy is fulfilling.
If
they get that, happiness is fleeting. Joy is fulfilling.
It's fulfilling. And you know what? Everybody can't bring you joy, but them that bring you joy, it's embedded, man. It's like in stone.
Absolutely.
Yes. You know, it's just like, you know, May 2nd is my mom's birthday coming up. God saying the same. She had that big 8 and 5, you know.
No, Miss Earl.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
my goodness.
Yes, sir. And then, you know, reading the track meet this weekend. Friday, tomorrow,
Yeah.
first, and the second. Yeah, but I'm just saying, we're going to do some things with her, for her, you know.
Yeah.
But
Man,
see,
that's a blessing, man.
Yeah,
And I'm going
man.
to tell you this spot, because it's a blessing to be
no, it
at
is.
the age you are and still got living parents, man. That's a blessing, man.
Well, and thank you and that's heartfelt with me because I know your situation, and I always attempt to be real careful in my wordings, but then you always handle it well, man. You know, and because I know who's not there, but I mean when I say in the presence, I know.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, I would say it like this, like, how can I say this, on the appearance is that I'm handling it well. You know,
Yes.
You just can't come apart in public or whatever. But sometimes it appears, appearances can be deceiving. I'm gonna say it like that.
Okay, right.
Yeah, you know, you handle it well on the outside because you have to, but on the inside you toe up on the floor. You know, but you can't live your life like that. You have to be able to control that and keep it in its proper perspective.
Man, you're absolutely correct, man. So,
Yeah.
And I'm saying, man, I'm saying this to everybody, man. Find your peace and protect it. And then
that's the key. Once you find your peace, you
Protect
have to protect it because people will try to destroy your peace.
say, man, it's some toxic, hateful, poison individuals out there, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they the devil worshipers, man. They
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Because and you said something a while ago, you know, because people always say misery loves company.
Yeah.
But I think misery is lonely, man. I do.
Yeah. And it's tired of the company that it's been getting.
Yeah, because this is the thing. Two miserable people can't comfort each other, so therefore they lonely.
Man, you know how miserable that is? Tim Davis.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So misery don't love company. Misery love loneliness.
Well, whoa. Tim, we on the show. Hey, we going live on the show. I said I'm live on the show now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. But hey, Fly, I have to call in. Man, we're going to get that bus thing all arranged.
let me call you when I get out. I will in 30
everybody
minutes.
else out there
Okay.
listening, hey, it's just
Go ahead, Bo.
time for some, you know, it's just springtime coming up.
Yeah,
We're going
listen.
on, what's like going on boat rides and
listen.
prom time coming up. We're going on prom rides and trail rides and
Say, man,
crosstown rides.
hey, you might just want to get out the city and go down in the country just to change up, to take a deep breath.
You might want to just get around the city. You might want to leave Trinity Grove and go to Bishop Arts. Leave Bishop Arts and
real talk.
Go to Uptown. Leave Uptown and go downtown.
Real talk. And
you just might want to be around the town.
With good company, man. Good company. I'm talking about good
with good company and good people.
Yes, man. And see, here's the deal, man. It's so simple to do and to be that way. You got what I'm saying? And if you and if you go out on the boat, I advise everybody go get it's $38. Get your fishing license, cause you might just want to throw one of them reels. You don't have to bring anything. Everything will be on, from the life jackets to the fishing reel, everything. The bait, it's nothing you got the need for. And if you don't want to fish, if you got your license, I'll fish. Cause see, on the crappies, you can only catch 25 per person. Me and Flash gonna always catch just 25. We throw back so many because they have to be 10 inches long. But if you got a license, we can keep fishing. And they said, well, these belong to that person. Long as they add up with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you just want to get out on the water and just Kool-Aid, how about that? Because it's relaxing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
Well, I'm going to get back on watching, man, and enjoy the rest of the show without
Well,
to get in.
before you go,
man.
which way you going on the track meet this weekend?
Man, I think I'm going to keep it simple. I think I'm going to go to UTA.
Okay. Well, I'm going down.
Where you going to be at?
I'm going to go down to Commerce tomorrow.
It is Friday. Oh, it is Friday. It's not only, okay, Commerce is this weekend, but it's Friday. And then
It's Friday for all of them.
5 and 6 and Saturday.
No. Everybody got to run Friday. 6 a.m., 5 a.m. They got to get two Saturday.
Everybody Friday? Okay, it's not Saturday?
Everybody Friday.
Oh.
You got to get two Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I guess I'm going to get to YouTube. I'll probably still go to UTA tomorrow.
And then from Saturday, only two going to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, I mean, that's the way it's been. That's the way it's going to always be, 2 by 2 by 2.
Hey, boy, well, you see what my mama put on here?
What's it put?
It's the bus ride free. Not if a monkey. Wait a minute, mom, you know what? Don't do that.
Hey, tell Miss Oda.
Yeah.
It's free for her.
Oh, yeah, okay, there you go.
I'll pay for Miss Oda ride.
Yeah, there you go.
But she ain't got to pay about it.
It's the bus ride free. Mama, stop it. If a fish can swim in the water.
Until it's free, all the water's free
Yeah.
for us, huh?
Well, hey, boy, I'm finna mess with her. I'm not going to even charge you for the ride on your birthday, Mom. You can ride for free. Yeah,
Tell Miss
it's
Oda,
free.
man, I love Miss Oda, and she know I do.
Oh, she knows too,
I always
boy.
will, man.
You know, you always been one that was welcome. one but
Yeah,
two,
yeah.
one but
All
two
right,
of y'all.
man, well.
All right, but have a good one, man. Talk to you later.
All right, you too.
All right. Mama, you showing out. Showing out is free, man. Not long as a fish can swim in the water and a giraffe got a long neck and a monkey can climb a tree. Nah. But, wow. But I think that's cool, man. Me go pick up that young man on prom date. Like I said, the only thing he might have been gonna be upset about is like, nope, we not. We're gonna leave the prom, and then we're gonna ride around the city. It won't be no alcohol on it for you. I might give him some of that sparkling champagne water. You know what I'm saying? Make it bubble. Shake some of it up. Let it foam out of there. But nah, y'all going home. Now you got to go back over to that little girl's house and I ain't dropping off over any house, nothing going home. You going home. I'm gonna be accountable. Yeah, going home. Yeah. Well, drop me off you ain't dropping out, going home. Yes, yeah. If that's where I picked you up, and matter of fact, I got to pick you up from your house. We're not gonna have a meeting place. No, I'm picking you up from the house. I want to talk to folks. I'm a visionary. Yes. So that's it. That'll work. And again, ladies and gentlemen, like I said again, if you want to get on that boat with Flash and myself, you can fish or just enjoy the ride and the music. And my boy Don Nago, I'm going to call my boy Eddie G up too. That's my boy. And you're going to get some music from Don Diego. Hey, it just really might just want you want to go to a couples thing. I got a good one. Y'all always out ladies' night out. How about that? Get 5 or 6, 7, 8 of your girlfriends and you get out on the city or get out on the water. Y'all always having celebrations for something, and y'all use that girls' night out for all kind of stuff. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Ain't nobody trying to go see no men. That's the first day they trying to go. Yeah. But Tyson Gardner, Coach Gardner, I blew at you and called you one day last week. Me and Chicago was rolling. Had just was coming down with Wilma Hutchins, and you was pulling off the parking lot in the white, I want to say Dodge Ram, and I'm blowing. Then I called you, didn't pick up, man. And I said, yo, you and somebody in there with you. We was going over there with that W&W store, get one of them old good burgers, man. Yep. But, yes, sir. Coach Gardner, how many you got going down the regionals, man? From the Hutch. I only get put their names out there so I can give them a good shout out. I'm waiting for you to post it, man. Put the names out there so I can call their names. Yeah, Coach Gardner, he over there turning things around. Yeah, but this weekend, 5A will be in Commerce. 4A will be in Commerce. 5A will be at UTA, and 6A will be at Midway in Waco. Yep. But I think that, listen, that fishing deal gonna be fun. It's very, very relaxing. Coco, what's high cholesterol? 4-1 and 4-2. Oh, you're 4x1 and 4x2. I got you. That little girl didn't make it in 100? See, Hutch is represented. Man, so y'all already down there, Coach, right? I know you got to be already down there. Y'all left out today, didn't you? Where you staying at down there, Coach Gardner? I don't know the road, the bus down there, just come in the vehicle. I don't want to take distraction off of everybody, because they're going to want to say, man, what in the world? Man, can we look in there? Can we? Yeah. I made it be an eye catcher. So, Gabe Warren, DeMarcus Williams, Chris Jones, yes. And to Chris Jones, it indicated to Chris Jones that used to go to Wilma Hutchins. Green, so y'all stand in Greenville. Okay, Derek Zeno done chimed in. What? Beware Katie Thompson. Oh, Zeno, I know they on fire. There. Katie Thompson, yes. No, real track running. I've been keeping up with them all season, man. I tell you, I love some good track, man. They putting up times, man. It's only here in the Metroplex and DISD. I told you it means definitely inaccurate system damage on the sports side. Coach had all them underclassmen. So that means you just, plant the seed and water it and watch what sprout. You got to coach it like you coaching it up, man. And think about it, like I was telling them, you cannot be talking about saving something to say you might not get to Saturday. You better run all out tomorrow and then do the same thing and elevate it on Saturday. Because you cannot go off of what somebody else already ran time-wise. It's about what you're doing now. Man, congratulations on that, Coach. But I've been seeing them. I've been seeing you coming. Oh yeah, I've been watching. Say, man, Coach, did that little girl from North Dallas get out in the 100? What'd you say, Jerry? Shady Creek 4x4? They throw me some. Oh, I know they rolling. Throw me some. Well, we gonna see them. Somebody. Well, I'm using we loosely. See, it used to always be Dallas and Houston, Dallas and Galveston, Dallas and Austin. Yeah. Fast kid girl is at Lincoln Jones. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, that's no joke. Yeah, absolutely. Them Tigers rolling, man. They rolling. They rolling for real. It's gonna be fun. But I got a youngster that's gonna shock everybody, Coach. He'll be running down in Waco, Midway. Colin Mills is his name. He's a junior from North Garland. Running the 300s. Oh, yeah. See, one of them kids they should have had in the open quarter. He ran, well, the week before last, 2 weeks back, he ran like 40, off Pat Hamstring, 48.4. And then his other legs, 48.4 out the blocks. 52, 53, and 54. You can't win with that, man. You should have had that young man open quarter. And his hurdles. But oh well. It's kind of dumb stuff some coaches do. They just got the title coach and don't know how to coach it. So, so Shadow Creek's 4x4. Oh yeah, but it's somebody else rolling down there too. I know Katie Thompson is rolling. Somebody else is rolling. But I like it, man, because Houston to raise back up. We need some folks to get Dallas back on board, man. Lincoln girls. Oh yeah, hey, Coach, the young man from Sulphur Springs. Now you know in the area he went 9-9 in the area when they ran it in Sulphur Springs. That was that running back. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody gonna always show up, man. That's why I say you cannot be banking on what has happened. You gonna have to deal with what's going to happen. There's gonna be a lot of disappointed people, kids, coaches. Coaches disappointed because the kid didn't get out. I mean, you didn't prepare him or her. Kids disappointed with their coach because the coach didn't coach them up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know I speak it, man. Wow. This weekend, a lot of people gonna be in our season come Monday. And if you're a senior, I hope you got another plan in place. Oh boy, it's going down. Coach Gardner, I'm happy for you, man. So I guess everybody's in Greenville probably staying. Last year we stayed in Sulphur Springs. Yep. But I'm on a solo tip. I just told you guys, hey, Coach Gardner had two. One side, Cowboys drafted one in the 7th round, and Baltimore took the other one as a free agent to coach. So that's a good thing, man. Proud of the young men, proud of their families, man. Zeno, I still got that juice, partner. That's all I can say. In 2026, why would I not say it? I tell people I'm good at what I do, and what I don't do good, I don't do. And that thing, what I just said, everybody owns that same right to that. Be good at what you do. What you don't do good, stop doing. Yep. So, 2 more, man. Had 2. But I got some more coming down the pipe for the next 3 years. So as long as they keep wanting to make it and God keep allowing me to do it, if I don't remain effective, I wouldn't want to do it. And then my girl, Shireen Williams, while she keeps me in the loop. You know, she was Hall of Fame report in 2018 there in Canton, Ohio. I mean, she runs everything through the NFL for me. She's the reporter. And like I said, Will McClay for the Cowboys, Chris Howell for the Cowboys, and Jerry Jones and family. I continue to thank them for always allowing the individuals that I have to come there on Dallas Day or on private workouts, because they know what I be producing. Riggs said, don't forget about the Mitchell kid. Yes, sir, from C.E. King. Yes, sir, because he was a freshman last year, Riggs. Yes, sir. Got to get back to go back to Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, when you say the Super Bowl with the Cowboys, that's like almost talking a foreign language. I don't... Wow. Super Bowl. Yeah, what about just playoffs? We've been so far removed from it. But Riggs, yeah, C.E. King, that Mitchell kid, man. I was watching on, what's today? Thursday, so that was Tuesday. Yeah, because that's the bad weather there, I didn't come in. And they were up in the Miramar relays up in Florida. And they had the US A team, the US B team, Trinidad, the Bahamas, Jamaica, Canada, and some more countries. And a track meet there. And then they had a group called the Texas All-Stars. Did y'all hear me? And who they were was all from Texas, even the boy from San Antonio. He anchored the 4x1. Long story short, the Texas All-Stars. So if you Google the Miramar track meet 2026, you'll see it. The US A team won the 4x1 like in 38-20 something. The USA B team got second place with a 38-40 something. And guess what? The Texas All-Stars got third with a 38-52. All the high school boys that ran together. 38-52. Then the young man from San Antonio, because they ran the 150 and then they ran the 100 meters. Well, he placed second in the 100 meters. The winner won it with a 9.824. He ran 9.86 and got second. Yeah, the Taylor kid. Yes, Tate Taylor. Yeah, I'm telling you, Google that track meet. I watched it, man. I was looking for something else. I was Googling for the pen relays. And I watched it, and then that came on afterwards, man. I said, and all those guys are from Texas, man. They got third in the 4x1. They beat Jamaica. They beat everybody else except the US A and B team. And they ran 38-52. And Tate was really closing on the guy from the USA B team. But he got second in the 100. 9.86. 9.96, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say 9.8. 9.96. So, yes, sir. Some good track running, yeah. C.E. King, yeah, that youngster was cold. He was cold in football, too, Riggs. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all get out this weekend and enjoy. I think they said supposed to be bad weather, though. But as long as it's not lightning, they're gonna run. Eric Zeno, boy, yeah. Katie Thompson, they running, boy. And then you say Shadow Creek, 4x4. Some old folks. See, I don't know what to expect tomorrow because I haven't seen a I haven't seen a 316 this year at all. At all. I only think I've seen a 317 now that I think about it. What the hell going on? At all, man. Cause I know them folks. I was looking at something and they were showing and Katie Thompson. I saw they had some 312s, 313s. But boy, there's some track going on somewhere. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell going on in Dallas, Texas. I wouldn't even want to run for a high school in Dallas. They got to do some cleaning up. They got to do some cleaning up. Well, I shouldn't say not high schools because some folks getting out, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And the girls running better than the boys overall. It's just coaching, man, and coaching them up, man, and that's what it is. Don't forget about it. Oh, man, I'm trying to think. The other 4 boys, where they was from. I mean, the other 3. Tate he clowned. Oh, he clowned. That young man, future so bright, man. Yeah, but to them young men that, you see, Raylan, Anthony Smith, who the Cowboys picked in the seventh round, he's from Prince Frederick, Maryland. He was just flying in and out for the last 3 years. He finished up at South Carolina. Raylan finished up at Fayetteville. Them Hogs. But he was Allen's high school starting quarterback. I remember when I first personally took him to when SMU relieved on him or whatever was going on, whatever. I personally took him to University of Houston and got him in with Carl Lewis and Leroy Burrell. Burrell was there at the time. He's at Auburn now. And then he got on the football team. So I padded his resume. Now you in the track program with Carl and Leroy. Now you're on the football team. And that's where he started out, and he ended up finishing up in Fayetteville, the Razorbacks. And now look at him. He's a Baltimore coach. Now you're in. It's a job you got to do to stay. You got to come out of training camp and be one of those numbers on there with that 54-man roster. Yep. But you're in the big leagues now. Look at your journey. So it's a beautiful thing. I still got that juice, y'all. Wow. Still got it. Talking to my girl Shireen Williams, like I said, Google Shireen Williams. NFL reporter, like I said, 2018 Hall of Fame reporter. Up there in Canton, Ohio. She's like, Coach Fly. She said, you got the highest ratio up at the NFL office, getting guys in the league that they didn't project to go. I never knew that. She shared that. And she said, you just keep doing what you're doing. Wow. How about that? I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful for the connections. I'm thankful for the whole 9. I'm thankful for the whole 10. And that gives another young man an opportunity to bless himself, his family, and whoever else. Yes. And isn't that the ultimate goal, y'all? So they in. Matter of fact, Anthony flew in today. No, yesterday. He flew in yesterday. Because they'll have private workouts tomorrow and Saturday out there at the Star. And once again, I'm so thankful to Will McClay and Chris Hall. Will McClay over player personnel, and Chris Hall is a college scout. But see, Will and I actually really met years ago when Coach Avanzano was the head coach of the Desperados. And Will was the defensive coordinator. Matter of fact, Riggs, y'all was at Rice together, I believe. But that's why our relationship started. And it just continued on. That's why I've had so many guys from the Cowboys are able to get them workouts, man. It's a blessing. But hey, y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I should be back on schedule for next Tuesday at our regular time. Like I said, I came on board tonight because, this past Tuesday was a tornado. One was everywhere. And again, I had been in a tornado last year at the same time. Here, Carl's Corner, right there outside of Italy, Texas. So I experienced that experience, man. And like I said again, they say one was hitting yesterday at the same place. But get out there and enjoy some good track and field. God saying the same. I'm going to see you next Tuesday. You've been listening to the On Your Mark podcast show, sports, business, community, entertainment, and just a people's show, man. I'm your host, as always, Coach Fly Flanagan. Find your peace and protect it. God bless.